Hi Sagittarius, it's your honest homegirl, Hᴇɪ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave for another healing homie. With that said, let's get into your intuitive message. 3 months from now is a prominent time, or up to 3 months is prominent for you. Some of you guys could be dealing with this or about to deal with this, or have already dealt with, some type of heartbreak, some type of disappointment, a loss in the family. For some of you guys, you could have been dealing with a separation from someone. Some of you guys are just really trying to just find inspiration in a situation, inspiration from somewhere. You also got to remember to be careful, because secrets could be coming out as well. For some of you guys, you could be planning a trip, or someone is planning a trip for you because of this situation. They may have, disappointed you in some way, shape, or form. And then now it's like, they're trying to take you on a trip to apologize, to get back in your good graces. For some of you guys too, you could be dealing with the energy of, just being curious about someone's secrets, curious about what's going on. Some of you could also be restless at this time, and you need to rest, okay? You're getting a loss of sleep. So some of you, your loss is a loss of sleep, a lack of sleep. You could be learning something new at this time, especially if you're going back to school, or if you're in school. For some of you, especially if you're in college or something like that, you're definitely going to try a different course or a different major or some short. You could be short on credits, so you have to take like a random class that you would never take, and that's something new that you'll be learning. You actually might like it, okay? So don't judge a course by its title and description. For some of you, you could be this jealous female, or there's a jealous female around you. Some of you could be mindful there's spying going on, or you could be spying, or looking into things. I do feel like your spying is because of your curiosity, and you could be learning something through finding out at whatever it is that you're looking at. You may even be disappointed at what it is that you find out. So be mindful of that. I do see too a sense of father healing. Some of you may be finding out some secrets about your father. You may be researching, like I said, like there's some type of curious type energy. And by you being curious about it, you're going to find out something. And it may not be the best information that you find out, but down the line is something that's going to allow you to heal. Okay, it's going to allow you to heal from like your father related issues of some sort. There's something tied to your father that you are experiencing now, or you will be experiencing, or you're going to understand how it's linked to your father and your healing process. And that's what's going to probably spark your curiosity into researching some things and finding out some things. And you may find out good things, bad things, whatever the case may be. But I do feel at this time like there's a lot of changes that are occurring in your life. I do feel too like whatever karmic lessons that are being learned at this time is for you to change the dynamic in your life, as far as your family dynamic, your spiritual dynamic, your financial dynamic, the energy that you just put out. Like there's a lot that, that needs to change within you. And I feel like you're going to get that push that you need. For some of you too, you could be getting a lucky break at this time, especially after dealing with a lot of disappointment. You might win a trip. You might win the lotto. You might win something, And it's like after, going through a lot of trials and tribulations, it's like you're finally getting that break that you need. So stay strong, Sagittarius, as far as your faith, knowing that things are going to work out for the better. You had to go through this little bumpy road, and then after the bumpy road is smooth sailing. But that's how life is. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. It's all about how you cope with things, because the better you cope with things, the better reactions you give to certain things, the best outcomes you can have, and opportunities, and the people, and the pleasant outcomes of you know, things that could have went left, but they really went right type of energy. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? How are you? How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first. So if you resonated with the intuitive message, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And then after I do the intuitive message, I get into the divine feminine, then the divine masculine aspect of your zodiac sign, because we embody both energies. And then at the very end, I do your random messages, and those messages also include messages from your person and what they think of you or what they may have on their mind. So if you want the scoop and the tea and the 411 on your person, stay tuned to the end. If you like a personal reading from me, I am open for readings. Look in the description box below. And if you like more content from me and you really want to support your girl, you can follow me on Instagram at The Honest Homegirl, where I do zodiac horoscopes, daily root awakenings, and collective live readings for my healing homies. With that said, let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. Whew, cards just came out. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female, okay? This person could be in their feelings at this time. They could be very emotional at this time, or you could be telling this to this person. This could also be you in the Queen of Swords energy, where it's like you're very guarded. And because you're guarded because you're in your emotions at this time, and you're not allowing just anyone and everyone into your sacred space, into your energy at this time. So you may just be acting more like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, where, because you know how air signs, they don't open up to everybody. They have to have like a deep emotional connection with people. They're not gonna, if not, the thing is, you will think you know an air sign, but you really don't know an air sign. Like, they will communicate with you. They will talk with you. They'll share things with you. But the things that they share with you are things that everybody knows about them, type of energy. And it's like, that's the type of time that you're on right now, where you're very selective. It's like you're still open to people coming in and out of your life. But the minute that they cross your boundaries, the minute that they say something out of character, out of pocket, it's off with their heads. And you have every right to be this way, especially with your vulnerability. Everybody doesn't deserve for you to be vulnerable with. Some people don't appreciate that. Some people don't appreciate that you know, that you care and you're loving. And some of you, you're questioning. You could be questioning how someone feels at this time as well. Or they could be questioning how you feel at this time. You could be wondering what's going on with this person. This person here, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female, could be a psychic. This person can see things. They could see the future. Or you're realizing that a lot of the thoughts that you have are not just thoughts. These are thoughts that, they're premonitions almost. It's like, you think something, but then it's like it didn't happen, but then all of a sudden it happens. Like, so it's like you just know certain things. You could have been forewarned, or you may have seen a spirit, an ancestor of yours, a female ancestor of yours. This could be your mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, a sister, an aunt. You may have seen them, and they may have told you that there's a decision that you have to make. Like, they forewarned you about something that needs to possibly end, or for you to use your wisdom. You could be emotional at this time due to a passing of a female. You may be missing someone a female person that has already passed away. You could still be healing mentally and emotionally from their loss. Or this could be what's bothering you at this time, and you're trying to ask, like, why is this bothering me now all of a sudden? There is there's something that you're not too sure about. It's like you have a decision that you need to make, but you're stalling. Some of you, it's like I'm hearing, like, why do I have to make this decision? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to, you know, be the final say so? Why do I? And it's like you haven't made the decision because you really don't want to be the person to have to make that decision. It's like you, oh. And then the song Unthinkable, I'm Ready by Alicia Keys is playing right now. So it's like somebody may be popping the question to you and you're probably hesitant on answering it because it's like, are you really ready for this? Like you're not too sure about this? You could be questioning, like if you're a male, you're asking yourself, am I making the right decision to pop this question? And it's like it's like you already have the ring, but you're like, I don't know if I should even. You're getting cold feet for some of you. I'm also hearing, why did I get married? Because it's like your relationship could be stagnant at this time if you're already married. For some of you, I do feel like there's a lot of energy with you out of nowhere, just wanting to heal because you're tired of feeling stagnant at this time. You just want to let go of certain things so that you can move forward in your life. For some of you, you may know this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person who has these gifts and they're very passionate about what it is that they do. You could like what it is that they do as well. You could be fascinated. You could be curious about how they know what they know and how they do what it is that they do. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have been guided by her ancestors to slow down. Like this person is highly connected with their ancestors, and when their ancestors tell them to sit still and to relax, they sit still and they relax. So if they may be acting out of normal, like their normal character, or if like they're always on the go, it's like they're on the go when spirit tells them to go. When spirit tells them to rest and lay low and regroup and revise their plan and things like that, they listen, they sit still. Some of you, you have a decision to make. You have a decision to make and you don't want to make the decision. But it's like all of this stuff that's going on around you right now, when it comes to your mental and emotional healing, it has something to do with someone that has crossed over on the other side. Your emotions right now has a lot to do with someone that has crossed over to the other side. These decisions that you have to make have a lot to do with someone that has crossed over on the other side. You seeing spirits and things like that, having gifts, is linked to someone from the other side. So if you have gifts, you could have gotten them from your mom, your grandmother, your great-grandmother. If you have decisions to make, it's like you had to make these same type of decisions for someone that has already crossed over. And this could be just like something that, almost like a cycle, where you see something happening before it happens, and it's like, why do you have to be the one to sit there and see these things and then have to make the hard decisions? Because God chose you to, because you are the person to do the job. Some of you are questioning if your ancestors or whoever has crossed over still loves you. They do. Someone that you love dearly, you could be asking God, why did you have to take them away from me? Why did you have them leave me by myself type of energy? The thing is, I forgot who I told this to in a reading, but it's like, well, I was telling Pisces, right? You guys are both ruled by Jupiter. And it's like, a lot of things won't transpire in your life until certain things happen in your life. And we tend to question God and God's plan, and it's like, why are you questioning God? Everything happens for a reason. Everybody came here for a certain period of time in life. That's what we signed up for, to experience this life. Some people signed up to only be here for a year. Some people signed up to be here for 98 years. Some people signed up to be here for 110 years. Some people signed up to be here for only 80 years, and it's like, you really shouldn't question why this person left. But the thing is, this could be something that you're curious about too. Like, you could be real curious about connecting with someone from the past as well. or trying to figure out why things happen the way that they happen to. I don't know why my thoughts just shifted like that. But it's more so of the energy of knowing that everything happened for a reason and it was supposed to happen the way that it happened. Because if things, and I was telling Pisces, if things didn't happen the way that they happened, they wouldn't be where you wouldn't be where you are today. You wouldn't have the job that you have. You wouldn't sit there and have the money that you have. You wouldn't have the blessings that you have. You wouldn't be learning the lessons that you have. Okay? Because it's like people look at lessons as a bad thing, but the thing is you had to learn that lesson in order to grow, in order to evolve. Some people don't learn how to evolve and change and be the best version of themselves until they lose someone. With that said, let's look into the divine masculine energy. Because I just feel like you guys are just your mind is wondering about a lot of things. Like your mind is just racing and you're curious about a lot of things and what's going on right now. And you're just trying to get a full understanding of grasping like what ifs and what could have and if that happened, if this happened. And it's like, no, everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. It's just, that's it. And we have to accept that. Everything has happened the way that it was supposed to happen because we all had lessons to learn through each experience that we had to experience in our lifetime. I do feel like you guys are lucky at this time, and luck is going to come your way and it's going to change your life like that. It's going to bring a lot of balance into your life. There may be a lucky break between you and a Libra. Some of you are lucky that something did not kill you. You're lucky. Some of you are dealing with a toxic karmic soulmate. Could be a Cancer. Someone that you need to move away from. This could have been a past life connection in a past life, and it wasn't a good connection, and it's like you met each other again, and the only reason why things feel so good sometimes is because this person has known you. It's a familiar person from a past life, even though it's in this lifetime. But it doesn't mean that this person is the person that you should be dealing with. Yeah, you guys are being guided to stand in your power at this time. I do feel you're going to be lucky when it comes to a court decision. Something's going to change for you. You could be going to court for drugs, for alcohol, for some type of low vibrational energy. And you could have met a Gemini. Like, say you've been detained or locked up or something like that. You could have met a Gemini person. Okay? You could have met your soulmate. Or you could have just been communicating with someone about healing, about changing, about having the willpower to be successful and to heal your divine feminine and masculine energies within yourself. You could be realizing that it's time for you to move forward. Some of you may want to physically move from a situation that is no longer serving you. It's like you get your big break once you let go of something that you truly love. Like you love something, but what you love is detrimental towards you. And it's like you're determined to move away from that. Like, because you have the Chariot card here, the motorcycle moving quickly. And then you got the movement forward card. And you're like, but at the same time, you're turning around and thinking like, is it the right thing to do to move away from this? And then it's like all of a sudden you just hit the fast forward button. And then as soon as you hit the fast forward button, you allow yourself to stand in your power. You allow yourself to be balanced. You allow yourself to make decisions that are going to affect your life for the rest of your life. But you want those decisions to be the best decisions that are going to affect your life in a beneficial way, not a detrimental way. For some of you guys, there's going to be some type of good luck with communication with someone and forward movement. This could also be with a Gemini. For some of you guys, I do see there is a soulmate love connection with a Libra as well. So if you're dealing with a Gemini and you're looking for some communication, I do see fast communication coming. If you're dealing with a Libra and you're wondering what kind of connection this is some type of soulmate connection. It doesn't mean that it's a love connection, but it can be a connection where you're learning how to love, allow love into your life. This is a connection of friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. This could also be a relationship that teaches you healthy boundaries in love. This could just be a person that just comes into your life to teach you how to communicate in a loving relationship, in a loving way, in order to move forward past things, okay? But let's look at your messages from your person. Let's see what's going on. You want to be nosy? You want to get the tea? We're going to get the tea. Let's see. What is going on with Sagittarius, this person? What is on their mind at this time? Let's see. It says, I can't stop thinking about you. They want to get acquainted with you. Okay, this person could be a dance hall queen, or they think this of you. It says your sex is so good, and then don't wait for me. Okay, so for some of you, you're dealing with someone that they don't want you to wait for them. It's like they want you to keep moving with your life, but at the same time, it's like they may have things that they need to do. You have things that you need to do, type of thing, and don't focus on them right now. It says it's okay to move on. So for some of you guys, this person may not be willing to change their ways, and it's okay for you to move on and to move forward. Let's look at some homegirl advice. Let's look at the homegirl advice. So the fall is very prominent for you. Some of you guys, there's some ancestral healing that is needed, okay? So that's definitely probably why that female ancestor was in the middle of your divine feminine energy, because they're trying to awaken you to realize what needs to be healed within inside of you so that you can change the dynamics of your family's bloodline. I tell people all the time, when you choose to heal, you're not only healing you, but you're healing your children if you have children. If you have grandchildren, you're healing your grandchildren. And a lot of things will transpire in your family bloodline, whether they like it or not. They have to go through the things that they're doing, because if you're healing, your children are healing, and then they may not want to heal, but it's gonna happen regardless. Why? Because you share the same DNA. Even if it's a niece or a nephew or whoever in your family that's choosing to heal, they're healing the blood in your family. You all share the same blood, so there's a lot that has to transpire in order for us to heal, to awaken. Okay, because we all are dealing with the same. If you guys share the same blood with people, you're dealing with the same issues, the same traumas, especially if the previous generations didn't heal from them. We're here to heal from them now. You may be seeing that come the fall, or you may start looking into ancestral healing come the fall. Okay, Spirit told me I'm done with my messages. So you're more intuitive than you think. Never change unless it's for your highest good, and everything is crystal clear now. So that's all Spirit said for you guys. And it takes courage to sit there and heal and fix the things within you. Sometimes it's scary seeing your shadow selves and the things that you don't like about yourself, but it makes you a better person at the end of the day. So I love you, Saggies. See you later.